I used to know how to read. Well, hey, it's Thursday already. I know. It's amazing. But I am so excited today to tell you about something that I've been thinking about for a long time, and I'm finally ready to announce. Did you hear that? Anyway, so the big news that I have for... that sounds familiar. That music can only mean one thing. Yep, it's email day. Email day. I've got emails for us today. Now, if you're ever wondering what it's like to be a pastor and to get emails, today's the day you're going to find out. Here's an example. Hey fellas, this is an email that was sent to me. Next Thursday may be doable. I'll send out a meeting invite if it is. Thanks. Would it be possible, the reply says, to push it back to 7 or 7:30 so I can help with my kids down to bed? And then the reply said, well, we need to look at the week of August 30th. If you can send me dates, times for that week, we'll see if schedules line up. Well, I'll be traveling Monday through Wednesday that week. I'm good after that. How about Thursday? Thursday doesn't work. Perhaps we should look at a Saturday morning. That is the kind of email that I get a lot during the week. See, pastors are just like you. It's meeting time, and people can't meet, so we have those email conversations. Aren't you glad you watched this video to learn those kind of things? Jeff, that's me. Our small group is looking for an appropriate book to be studying this fall in conjunction with the Holy Spirit sermon series. I was wondering if you could offer your suggestion as to what would go well with your series. I actually have had 3 different small groups ask me about that because this fall we're going to be preaching through a series on the Holy Spirit. And in their small groups, they wanted to do a study that would parallel that. Now, I really struggle with that because I have yet to find a book that really captures what I think the right teaching on the Holy Spirit is. Most of them I agree with about 90% of what's in there. But there are many, many good ones. But I wanted to tell you and everybody who might be interested is I did a series on the Holy Spirit teaching classes here on Wednesday nights last year. And I'm going to be using that as kind of a map for our sermon series, as well as making that material available for you if you want to go through it as a small group, because it is written to be something that everybody can do together. It doesn't require somebody like me teaching it all the time. So if you're interested in that, you can email me and let me know, and I will reply to this email with that content. Now, what else do we have? Oh, I like this one. This one was really good. There it is. This comes from Life Choices Pregnancy Center here in Longmont. And I don't know if you knew, they were vandalized after the Supreme Court Roe v. Wade decision was handed out a couple weeks back. Dear Pastor Jeff, I'm writing to ask a favor. Will you announce our Night for Life fundraiser in Longmont on September 8th, that's September 8th, at Lifebridge Church, September 8th, and September 9th at Foundations Church in Loveland. I'm hoping to see a strong presence of those who stand for life in the aftermath of what took place at Life Choices when we were firebombed. And so I wanted to reply to this email here in this video to say, yes, I will be happy to announce Night for Life fundraiser in Longmont, September 8th at Lifebridge Church, September 9th at Foundations Church in Loveland, because Life Choices Pregnancy Center does great work in the fight for life. A couple more here that I really wanted to point out. This one, some friends of ours in our small group and part of our church, Zach and Megan Blackwell, have been in India, and they have been working on adopting an Indian girl. Hello, small group friends, they say in this email. We spent the last week in Delhi completing the final appointments with the U.S. Embassy. Our daughter has her U.S. visa and cleared to immigrate to the United States with us. She will officially become a U.S. citizen when we reach U.S. soil. We think it's pretty great she's coming in. Thank you for all your love, support, prayers through this emotional journey. We feel so blessed to have our daughter, and we are praising God for His faithfulness, provision, and awesome plans for our family. Come on now. That's awesome. Someone in our church is doing that, and you need to know that. And I have to say, it is so wonderful that we, Abby and I, and our family get to be in a small group with the Blackwells because they're great people, and I love our small group. And our small group is a great place for all of us to get connected and to celebrate things like that together. In fact, that is the importance of why we need to be in relationship with each other, because that's where ministry really happens, is in those relationships. And we get to do life on life together like that. And so if you're not connected with people here at Grace Church, why not? You can be. There are so many ways you can be, and you should come Sunday because that's what we're going to talk about, how to be connected here at the church and why it's so important. And that leads me to my last email. Dear Pastor Jeff, I know that you are aware that I've been dealing with some health issues, and I'm happy to report that I'm almost done. I know there are lots of things that happen behind the scenes of every organization, but I cannot let today go without informing you of a particular family in our congregation who have been constant encouragers every day and have brought me breakfast, lunches, dinners since the 1st of June. Not a week has gone by without us receiving these blessings. Every single week. So much food delivered, everything you could imagine. Homemade from every restaurant you could ask for, not to mention flowers and blessings along the way. An abundance. I believe, she continues, that God will provide for all our needs. I just wasn't aware that he would be doing so with the graciousness and generosity of this one family. They are working behind the scenes, not looking for reward or recognition, but we both know that God who sees all will one day say to them, "Well done, good and faithful servants." Lucky us and our lucky church having this family. Now, here's the thing. That is what ministry looks like. Life on life, one-on-one, people connecting, people serving. That is the glory of the church that we need to be doing and that you can be doing. You can be on the serving side or the receiving side when you need to, but the important thing is to come to church with your heart ready to be a part of the family of God and to roll up your sleeves and serve and get involved. And you can do that too. So that's your news today. Thanks for watching. Sunday, 8:30, 10:15. We'd love to have you. We are going to be doing a focus on this kind of stuff. So thank you. Until next time, I'm Jeff. You're you. God is God. And he built this church so that we can connect.